out. Opening your eyes and starting with Surya Namaskara A. Come, inhale, hands up, gazing up. Do a exhale, folding forward. Treni, inhale, head up, straight spine. Chatwari, exhale, step back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here for 5 Ujjayi breaths. 1. Feet hip apart. 2. Fingers wide open. Pressing all the surface of the palm. Spread, spread, yes. 3. Lengthening the spine, rolling shoulders away from the ears. 4. And 5. Sapta, inhale, step to the front, halfway lift. Ashta, exhale, fold. Nava, inhale, going all the way up. And exhale, Samastiti. Round 2. Hang up. Due, exhale, fold forward. Treni, inhale, head up, straight spine. Chatwari, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. 5 Ujjayi breaths. 1. Tailbone pulling up, lengthening the spine. 2. If your spine is curving, then gently bending your knees. Micro bend the knees. 3. 4. And 5. Sapta, inhale, step or jump front, halfway up. Ashta, exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Nava, inhale, going up all the way, gazing up. And exhale, Samastiti. Round 3. Come, inhale, hands up, gazing up. Do a exhale, fold forward. Treni, inhale, head up, straight spine. Chatwari, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog, shoulders away from the ears. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. 5 Ujjayi breaths. 1. 2. Lengthening the spine, pulling tailbone up. 3. 4. Gazing towards the navel. And 5. Sapta, inhale, jump to the front, halfway up. Ashta, exhale, fold. Nava, inhale all the way up. And exhale, Samastiti. Round 4. Come, inhale, hands up, gazing up. Do a exhale, folding forward. Treni, inhale, head up, straight spine. Chatwari, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. 1. Gazing in the direction of your navel. 2. 3. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 4. And 5. Sapta, inhale, step to the front, halfway up. Ashta, exhale, fold. Nava, inhale, going up all the way, gazing up. And exhale, Samastiti. Last round. Come, inhale, hands up, gazing up. Do exhale, Uttanasana. Treni, inhale, head up. Chatwari, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. 1. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 2. Shoulders away from the ears. 3. 4. And 5. Sapta inhale, step or jump front, halfway up. Ashta exhale, fold. Nava inhale, going up all the way. And exhale, Samastiti. Surya Namaskara B. Checking on your feet if they are parallel to each other. Starting with Utkatasana. Ekam inhale, hands up, gazing up. Dua exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Treni inhale, head up, straight spine. Chatwari exhale, step or jump, Chaturanga. Pancha inhale, upward facing dog, shoulders away from the ears. Shat exhale, downward facing dog. Sapta inhale, right foot between the palms, knee above the ankle, Virabhadrasana A. Ashta exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Nava inhale, upward facing dog. Dasha exhale, downward facing dog. Ekadasha inhale, left foot between the palms, gazing up, Virabhadrasana A. Duadasha exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Trayodasha inhale, upward facing dog. Chaturdasha exhale, downward facing dog for 5 breaths. 1. 2. 3. Lengthening the spine, lifting your tailbone up. 4. Gazing towards the navel. And 5. Panchadasha inhale, step or jump front, halfway up. So Dasha exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Saptadasha inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana. And exhale, Samastiti. Round 2. Ekam inhale, Utkatasana, chair. Dua exhale, fold forward. Treni inhale, head up, straight spine. Chatwari exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha inhale, upward facing dog. Shat exhale, downward facing dog. Sapta inhale, right foot between the palms. Hips squared, gazing up. Ashta exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Belly sucked in. Ashta exhale, upward facing dog. Dasha exhale, downward facing dog. Ekadasha inhale, left foot between the palms, gazing up. Trayodasha inhale, upward facing dog. Chaturdasha exhale, downward facing dog. 5 Ujjayi breaths. 1. Bend your knees a little bit. 2. Lifting tailbone up. 3. 4. Belly sucked in, gazing towards the navel. And 5. Panchadasha inhale, jump front, halfway up. So Dasha exhale, fold. Saptadasha inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana. And exhale, Samastiti. Last round. Ekam inhale, Utkatasana. Dua exhale, fold. Treni inhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha inhale, upward facing dog. Shat exhale, downward facing dog. Sapta inhale, right foot between the palms, Virabhadrasana A. Ashta exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Nava inhale, upward facing dog. Dasha exhale, downward facing dog. Ekadasha, inhale, left foot between the palms, gazing up, hips squared. Dwadasha, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Trayodasha, inhale, upward facing dog, chest open. Chaturdasha, exhale, downward facing dog. 1, spreading your fingers wide, pressing all the surface of the palm. 2, 3, soften your elbows a little. 4, and 5. Panchadasha, inhale, jump front, halfway up. Sodasha, exhale, fold. Saptadasha, inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana. And exhale, Samastiti. Padangustasana. Inhale, opening your feet, hip apart. Opening your chest, and exhale, folding forward, holding onto the big toes, fistal grip. Maybe bending your knees if you need. Inhale, straight spine, opening your chest. And exhale, folding down, sucking your belly deeply in, bringing ribcage closer towards the thighs. 1, bending the knees, lifting tailbone up. 2, deep Ujjayi breathing, bending your elbows towards the sides. 3, belly sucked in, ribcage coming first towards the thighs. 4, is it okay? And 5. Inhale, head up, straight spine. Exhale, palms under the feet, Padahastasana. Inhale, head up, straight spine. And exhale, folding deeper down. 1, deep and steady breathing. 2, 3, bring your feet a little closer and be aware of your knees to keep them the same distance as your ankles. 4, lifting your tailbone up. And 5. Inhale, head up, straight spine. Exhale, palms to the hips. Inhale, coming back up all the way. And exhale, Samastiti. Utthita Trikonasana. Inhale, opening your right foot to the back. Directing your right toes to the back of the shala. Left toes 90 degrees or a little less. Ensuring that the right knee is facing same direction as the toes. Hips open. Inhale, rising your hands up. And exhale, reaching to the side and then dropping your hand wherever is accessible for today. Ideally holding to the big toe and gazing up. 1, rolling your chest towards the ceiling. 2, pushing your right glute front, left glute back. 3, 4, keeping that right thigh engaged. Come up a little and roll from here. Yes. And 5, belly sucked in. Inhale, coming back up all the way. And exhale, switching the sides. Left toes facing front of the shala. Right toes 90 degrees or less. Inhale, opening your arms, and exhale, reaching far away to the side, and then dropping your hands down wherever accessible. 1, gazing up if that's comfortable for the neck, otherwise, straight or down. 2, roll your thigh outside. 3, and pull back the rib cage here, yes. 4, and 5. Inhale, coming back up all the way. And exhale, squaring your hips to the back of the shala. Parivrtta Trikonasana. Right toes facing straight to the back of the shala. Left toes 45 degrees, maybe maintaining a corridor between your feet to square your hips properly. Ensure they are squared. Inhale, lifting your left arm up. And exhale, reaching far away to the front and then dropping your palm, ideally on the outside of your foot, otherwise on the inside or on the block. Rising your right arm up and gazing towards your fingers. 1. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 2. Twisting. 3. Try to twist from the chest, not from the arm. Yes. 4. And 5. Inhale, coming back up all the way. And exhale, squaring your hips to the front of the shala. Left toes facing straight to the front. Right toes 45 degrees, maybe maintaining the corridor. Ensuring hips are squared. Inhale, right arm up, lengthening the spine. Exhale, folding forward, 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 and then dropping your palm wherever accessible for today. 5 breaths. 1. 2. 3. Slow and steady breathing. 4. Release here. Back leg strong. And 5. Belly sucked in. Inhale, coming back up all the way. And exhale back to Samastiti. Utthita Konasana. Inhale, stepping your right foot back. Opening your legs wider. Directing your right toes to the back of the shala. Left toes 45 degrees. Bigger distance than in Trikonasana, remember? Hips open towards the long edge of the mat. Inhale, opening your arms. And exhale, bending your right knee above the ankle. Taking any option you prefer, maybe with the arm on the thigh or with the palm on the floor. 5 breaths in here. 1. Ensure your knee is not collapsing in, that it's over the ankle. 2. Rolling your chest, opening up. Opening, opening. Yes, beautiful. 3. 4. Working on that opening of the chest. Yes. And 5. Belly sucked in. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, switching the sides. Left toes facing to the front of the shala. Right toes 90 degrees. Inhale, opening your arms. And exhale, bending your knee, placing your palm on any of your options, or on the thigh, or on the outside of the foot. 1. Opening your chest up. Beautiful. 2. Reaching fingers far away. 3. Opening your chest and reaching your fingers far towards the front of the shala. 4. Back leg strong, right leg strong, lifting up. And 5. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale, squaring your hips to the back of the shala. Right toes facing straight to the front. And dropping your left knee down. Maybe walking your right foot to the front a little bit to create more space between your foot and hip. Inhale, rising your left arm up. And exhale, twisting to Parivrtta Konasana. Maybe palms together in Namaste. Maybe staying in the high lunge, or maybe bringing your foot and your palm to the floor for the full variation. 1. If in the high lunge, lifting that back leg up. 2. Trying to minimize the space between your ribs and your thigh. 3, fingers pointing to the back of the shala if the arm is extended. 4, gazing towards your fingers if arm extended. And 5, inhale, coming back up. And exhale, switching the sides. Left toes facing front of the shala. Dropping your right knee down, squaring your hips. Inhale, rising your right arm up. Exhale, belly deeply sucked in and twisting. Taking any variation you are practicing. Going to your version and staying for 5 breaths. 1. Trying to open your chest more and more towards the ceiling. Back leg strong. 2. 3. Back leg strong. 4, to the front of the shala. Yeah. And 5. Inhale, coming back up. Opening your arms and exhale back to Samastiti. Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, stepping your right foot back. Opening your legs, more or less 1 distance between them. Directing your toes gently inwards. In here, you can ensure also that one neighbor is on each side of the mat, so you will not bother each other as we don't have much space. Palms on the hips. Inhale, opening your chest. And exhale, folding down. Placing your palms on the floor between your feet. Inhale, straight spine. And exhale, folding deeper down. Directing crown of your head towards the floor. 1. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 2. Ensure that your legs are not too wide open. 3. Distance between palm and foot. Palm and palm. Palm and foot is equal. 4. And open your palms a little wider. Yes. And 5. Inhale. Head up, straight spine. Exhale, palms to the hips. Inhale, coming back up all the way. Exhale, releasing arms. Prasarita Padottanasana B. Palms on the hips, inhale. Exhale, folding down all the way. Bringing your elbows closer towards each other, rolling shoulder blades closer towards each other. 1. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 2. Toes directed inwards. 3. Crown of the head pointing towards the floor. 4. And 5. Inhale, coming back up all the way. Exhale, releasing your palms. Prasarita Padottanasana C. Interlocking your fingers behind, clasping your wrists together. Inhale, opening your chest. And exhale, folding down all the way. 1. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 2. 3. Is it okay? 4. Wrists together. And 5. Inhale, coming back up all the way. Releasing your arms. D. Palms to the hips. Inhale, opening your chest. And exhale, folding down, holding onto the big toes. Fistal grip. Inhale, head up, straight spine. And exhale, folding down. Bending your elbows to the outside. 1. 2. tailbone pulling up. 3, try to bend your knees a little more and try to lengthen the spine more. Yes. 4, and 5. Inhale, head up, straight spine. Exhale, palms to the hips. Inhale, coming back up all the way. And exhale, Samastiti. Paschimottanasana, placing your palms behind at the Namaste, in the Namaste, or otherwise holding onto the elbows if that's not accessible. Inhale, stepping your right foot back, squaring your hips to the back of the shala. Right toes pointing straight to the front and left toes 45 degrees, maybe maintaining the corridor. Inhale, opening your chest. And exhale, folding down. Keeping your hips squared. 1. Squaring the hips. 2. Lengthening the spine, tailbone pulling up, gazing towards the big toe. 3. Belly sucked in, ribcage coming closer towards the thighs. 4. Daj nóżkę trochę w lewo. And 5. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale, squaring your hips to the front of the shala. Left toes facing straight to the front. Right toes 45 degrees, maybe maintaining the corridor. Inhale, lengthening the spine. And exhale, folding down. Deep Ujjayi breathing for 5 breaths. 1. Move that foot to the out of the mat a little bit. 2. Tailbone pulling up, trying to clasp your wrists together if in Namaste. 4. Hips squared. And 5. Inhale, coming back all the way, opening your arms. And exhale, back to Samastiti. Preparing with your straps if you need for Utthita Hasta Padangustasana. Bringing your body weight to the left leg. Finding the point in front of you which you are looking at. Grounding your foot, engaging your thigh muscle, pelvic floor muscles, belly in. And with the next inhalation, rising your right leg up. Maybe with the knee bent, maybe holding on the strap, or maybe holding to the big toe, fistal grip. And next inhalation, lengthening your leg to the front. 1. From here. 2. Rolling your right shoulder back to keep your spine flat and straight. 3. Bringing shoulder back. 4. Shoulder back also here. And 5. Inhale, opening your right leg to the right side, gazing left. 1. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 2. 3. Trying to lift the leg higher. 4. Keeping hips open as much as possible. And 5. Inhale, coming back to the center, straight leg. Exhale, folding towards your leg, chin towards the shin. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale, pointing your toes, releasing the foot and staying with the leg straight. 1. Toes pointed. 2. Lifting that leg higher up. 3. No strap, no strap. 4. Up, up, up. And 5. Exhale, slowly releasing down. Beautiful. Switching the sides, bringing your body weight to the right leg. Grounding your foot firmly on the floor. Finding the point in front of you to look at. Engaging the thigh muscles, pelvic floor, belly, and with the next inhalation, lifting your left leg up, going for any variation you're practicing, finding your balance, and inhale, straightening the leg if accessible. 1, 2, rolling the left shoulder back, shoulder blade back. Domnia. 3, slow and steady breath, rolling shoulder back. 4, and 5. Inhale, opening your left leg to the left side, finding your balance, and then gazing right. 1, belly sucked in, Mula Bandha active. 2, trying to lift the leg higher. 3, right foot grounded firmly. 4, all 4 corners of the foot grounded. And 5, inhale, coming back to the center. Exhale, folding towards your leg. Inhale, straightening your spine. And exhale, releasing the toes, pointing them and staying for 5 breaths. 1, thigh engaged, trying to lift that leg higher. 2, pointing the toes. 3, lifting higher. 4, ensure you're not leaning back with your back. And 5, slowly with control, exhale, releasing down. Good job. Standing at the top of your mat in Samastiti. Come, inhale, hands up, gazing up. Do exhale, fall forward, Uttanasana. Treni, inhale, head up, straight spine. Chatwari, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pancha, inhale, up facing dog. Shat, exhale, downward facing dog. Sapta, inhale, bend your knees and step or jump front to Utkatasana, chair pose. Ensuring that your feet are parallel to each other. Lifting your hands up. 1, lower back flat. 2, belly sucked in. 3, toes in a little bit. 4, ensure that the knees are above the ankles, not going towards the line of your toes. And 5, exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, head up, straight spine. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bringing your right foot to the front between your palms to warrior 1. Squaring your hips to the front of the shala. Ensuring that the right knee is above the right ankle. Staying for 5 breaths. 1, gazing towards your fingers if possible. 2, belly sucked in, tailbone pointing down. 3, tailbone in. 4, yes. And 5, inhale, coming back up. And exhale, squaring your hips to the back of the shala. Left toes facing straight to the back of the shala. Right toes 45 degrees. Inhale, hands up. And exhale, bending the knee above the ankle. Ensure you're not sticking your butt back in here. Tailbone pointing down. 1. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 2. Step your right foot to the right a little bit. 3, tailbone in, belly in. 4, Ensure the knees not collapsing inwards. And 5. Exhale, opening to Baddhasana B. So maybe stepping your foot gently more back, gazing towards your left fingers. 1. Arms in one line. 2. 3. Lengthening your arms, ensure you're not rising your shoulders up. 4. And 5. Inhale, coming back up. And exhale, switching the sides. Right toes facing front of the shala, left toes for 90 degrees. Inhale, opening your arms. And exhale, bending your knee above the ankle. 1. Again, ensuring that you're not rising your shoulders too high. 2. Belly sucked in. 3. Relax your shoulders a bit. Yes. 4. Toes pointing forward. And 5. Exhale into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees, stepping or jumping through to seated to Dandasana. Lengthening your legs in here. Rolling your glutes back, maybe sitting on the cushion if you know that your spine is curving. Inhale, straightening the spine, and exhale, Jalandhara Bandha, bringing your chin closer to the chest. 1. Gazing in the direction of your tip of the nose. 2. 3. Slow and steady Ujjayi breath. 4. Feet parallel to each other, engaged, floated. And 5. Inhale, head up, straight spine. And exhale, folding down to Paschimottanasana, holding onto the big toes, ideally fistal grip. Otherwise, using the strap. Inhale, head up, straight spine. Remember about internal rotation of the thighs. And exhale, folding deeper down, bringing your ribs first towards the thighs. 1. 2. Slow and steady breathing. If using the strap, placing it on the, how to say it? On the upper part of your feet. Not on the middle part of the feet, on the upper part of the feet with the strap. 3. Remembering about keeping the feet parallel together. 4. And 5. Inhale, head up, straight spine. Exhale in here. And inhale, palms on either side of the hips, getting ready to step or jump back. Let's go now just one time with stepping or jumping back. One more time for a reminder. If you want to step back, bringing one heel to the perineum, the other on the side, placing palms, rising your butt up, stepping your legs to the back. Let's try the second version all together. One heel to the perineum, the other crossed. Palms to the front, so not too close to your hips, they are to the front. So when you lift your butt, the palms are underneath the shoulders. Lifting the butt up, and now let's jump. When we jump, we try to not make any sound, yeah? So if you hear that there is too much sound, that means that you still need to walk back, no? No jumping if there is too much sound. And let's try one more version. Stepping to the front. So just checking with which you are comfortable. If the jump was too loud, keep walking back. Now let's try to bring the palms on either side of the hips, so a little bit more to the front. If here are your hips, then making one more little step to the front, rising your legs up, lifting your butt up, coming back down. Let's do it 3 times. Maybe placing your toes, if that was not possible, then again lifting your butt up, coming back down. If that was possible, without the toes. Lifting up, coming back down. If this is easy, let's try to lift up and walk the feet back. Walk, 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 and then jump. Chaturanga, or laying down completely, taking a little breath. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, let's bend the knees. Inhale, bringing one foot crossed to the front, the other foot crossed, sitting your butt down, straightening the legs. So the same we can do to the front. The same, or we can step one leg, the other, and then slide through, or we can jump too. Okay, so any version which was accessible, just keep practicing. Okay, moving into Purvottanasana. So maybe going for full version, or if the full version is too difficult, you can go also to reverse table. Is it called reverse table? It is. Yeah. So if the Purvottanasana is too much, you can just go to reverse table like Pee is showing. Otherwise, placing your palms behind your lower back, behind your back. If you want, you can first place the palms close to the hips, then lower the elbows, and then placing the palms there where the elbows are. And pointing your toes. Inhale, lifting your hips up. And staying here for 5 breaths. 1. Pointing your toes down towards the floor. 2. Trying to lift your hips higher. Releasing your head back. 3. Feet together. 4. Is it okay? Being gentle with your wrists, pressing all the palm to the floor. And 5. Exhale, slowly lowering down. Getting ready to step or jump back, so any version you want to be trying. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees, stepping or jumping through to seated. Straightening your legs in front of you for Janu Shirshasana A. Bending your right leg first and bringing your foot on the inner thigh. Bringing the heel close to the groin. Ensure that your left leg is straight, is lengthened. Foot flointed, pulling to the front, hips rolling to the back, maybe sitting on the cushion. And then inhale, lengthening the spine. Exhale, folding forward, holding onto the foot if accessible. Inhale, straight back, open chest. And exhale, folding deeper down. 5 Ujjayi breaths. 1. Keeping the hips squared. 2. Gazing towards the big toe. 3. Slow and steady breathing. 4. Super. Lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. And 5. Inhale, head up, straight spine. Exhale in here. And inhale, just placing your palms on the sides of your hips. Lifting a little bit up. Then coming back down. And switch the sides. Straightening your left leg. Straightening your right leg. Bending your left leg. Bringing your heel close to the groin. Keeping your hips open. Right leg lengthen to the front. Inhale, straightening the spine, lengthening, and exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, straight spine, open chest, belly sucked in. Exhale, folding deeper down. 1. Maybe holding onto your right wrist if that's possible. 2. Squaring the hips, put your palm in here better. Yeah? Yes, and just work on lengthening. 3. That's very important. 4. Working on rolling your hips to the back. And 5. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale. Come back, so placing exhalation to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees and stepping or jumping through to seated. To Janu Shirshasana B. So for Janu Shirshasana B, first I'm gonna show them maybe where the heel goes. For Janu Shirshasana B, again we are bending the left leg first. And we want to, in here, sit on our heel. So you are placing your perineum right on the heel. Trying to keep the foot flexed. So keeping foot in that position, what will allow us to open the knee more to the outside. If you point it, the foot will close too much. So we want to keep the foot flexed. Sitting on the heel on the perineum on the heel, and then opening the leg, the knee to the outside as much as possible. Trying to keep the hips square also in here. And the same, we're just folding forward, ideally holding onto the wrist. Inhale, lengthening, and exhale, folding down. Okay? I'm gonna, No, you're trying to square the hips, yes. Squaring the hips to the front of the mat. Okay. So everyone is already there. Okay, inhale, lengthening the spine. And exhale, folding deeper down. 1. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 2. Rolling your hips back. 3. Need to flex the foot. 4. Then you can bring it more outside. Yes. And 5. Inhale, looking to the front, straight spine. Exhale in here. And inhale, just lifting your butt up. And then landing back down. Switching the sides. Straightening your left leg, bending the right one. Sitting on your heel. Keeping your right foot flexed. So you can open your knee more to the outside. Inhale, straightening the spine. And exhale, folding deeper down. Belly sucked in. 5 deep Ujjayi breaths. 1. Ensure the left leg is active, it's not sleeping. 2. Come back a little higher. Just place your palms on the sides and work from here on lengthening the spine. 3. Keeping the foot flowing. 4. Keeping your hips grounded down. And 5. Inhale, head up, straight spine. Exhale in here. And inhale, getting ready to jump back to Chaturanga Dandasana with the exhalation. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees and jumping through to Marikshasana A. Marikshasana A, bending your right leg first. Bringing heel close to the glute and leaving the space between your inner foot and inner thigh. So this is more or less hip width apart. Inhale, rising your right arm up, lengthening up, up, up. And then exhale, folding forward. So maybe that's enough for you for today. Maybe staying here. Otherwise, binding your arms around and holding onto your left wrist. Inhale, lengthening the spine. And exhale, folding deeper down. 1. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 2. Rolling your hips back. Again, forward fold, so maybe sitting on the cushion, but nobody likes the cushions here. 3. 4. Slow and steady breathing. And 5. Inhale, head up, straight spine. Exhale in here. Releasing the hands, inhale, lifting up, and exhale, landing back down, switching the sides. Bending your left leg, leaving the space between inner foot and inner thigh, bringing your heel close to the glute, space between inner foot and inner thigh. Yes. Inhale, rising your left arm up, reaching up as high as possible, and exhale, lengthening down. Maybe working on that lengthening, or maybe binding around. 1, 2, right leg active, foot away. 3, with every exhalation, trying to fold a little deeper. 4, gazing towards the big toe. And 5. Inhale, head up, straight spine. Exhale in here. And inhale, lifting up. Jumping back, exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees, stepping or jumping through for Marikshasana B. So I'm gonna show them. I never done it before. Marikshasana B. In here we want to bring our foot into half lotus. So if you are not comfortable with half lotus yet, you may just work on that. So bringing the foot in here, and if your leg is somewhere here, just trying to lower it a little bit, working on that lowering, keeping the right leg active, just allowing it to open slowly, slowly, yeah? If half lotus is easy for you, then holding the half lotus and then bringing the right leg bent, bringing heel closer to the glute. In here we can lean to the left side a little bit with our leg. So it's okay if the right body is right up. Inhale, rising your right arm up. And then exhale, will fall down. Just watch for now. After that, I will guide you to go to it. Running around. And if accessible, holding onto your left wrist. Inhale, lengthening. And exhale, folding deeper down. So wherever accessible, maybe binding, maybe staying just in here, or maybe just in here, or maybe just in here. Wherever you are is okay, just going one step at a time, yeah? Okay. So first rolling your glutes back, sitting upright. Then bringing your left foot into the half lotus. Pointing your toes in here. Maybe staying in here, or if it's accessible, then bending your right leg now, bringing your heel close to the glute. Inhale, rising your right arm up, and exhale, folding forward, leaning down, 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 and then binding your arm around your leg. Ideally holding onto the left wrist, staying for 5 breaths. 1, 2, straightening the spine if working on the half lotus. 3, left leg not slipping. 4, deep Ujjayi breathing, trying to fall deeper. Very good, beautiful. And 5, inhale, head up, straight spine. Exhale in here. And inhale, lifting up, releasing. Landing back down and switching the sides. Placing your right foot in the half lotus. Maybe just working on that. Or maybe bending the left leg as well now. Inhale, rising your left arm up. And exhale, leaning forward and binding your arm around your leg. Inhale, lengthening, and exhale, folding deeper down. 5 deep Ujjayi breaths. 1. That's the next posture, my love. Yeah. Okay, we're doing this after that. 2. Trying to fall deeper, lengthening the spine, minimalizing the space between ribs and thigh. 3. Trying to come closer with your ribs towards the thigh. 4. And 5. Inhale, head up, straight spine. Exhaling in here. And inhale, lifting up and getting ready to jump back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees, and exhale, jumping through to seated for Marikshasana C. So bending your right leg first, bringing heel close to the glute, leaving space between the inner foot, inner thigh, and twisted version. So right palm behind. Inhale, lengthening, rising your left arm up, and exhale, twisting by sucking your belly deeply in. Maybe just staying with your elbow bent, if that's too much already, if that's enough already. Otherwise, binding your arm around and trying to hold your hands together or grabbing onto your right wrist. 1, minimalizing the distance between the rib cage and the thigh. 2, pushing the right leg to the right side so you can twist a little deeper. 3, holding left leg active. 4, looking back. And 5, inhale, looking to the front. And exhale, releasing. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, landing back down and switching the sides. Bending your left leg, leaving space between inner foot and inner thigh. Inhale, rising your right arm up. And exhale, twisting deeply, sucking your belly in. 1, try to minimize the space, yes. 2, trying to not lean too much towards the back arm. 3, your shoulders are above the hips. 4, exhale. Release your neck. And 5, inhale, looking straight to the front. Exhale, releasing. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, jumping or stepping back into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees. And exhale, stepping through for Marikshasana D. So if you are not comfortable with Marikshasana C, then just staying with the version C. Otherwise, also you can still work on your half lotus in here. So as you can see, the Marikshasana and B, they are very similar. They are forward fold. Just in the B, you are adding this half lotus. So C and D would be the same. C is more simple twist, and D is a little more complex twist because you're also adding that half lotus foot in there. So for Marikshasana D, we would bend the left leg first into half lotus. Don't do it yet, just watch me. Then, if this is already too much, still, again, working just on that first, if you cannot yet rise your leg up. Then bringing that heel close to the glute, if that's accessible, lowering the leg towards the floor, bringing the back arm up. Inhale, opening, and exhale, we want to twist in here. When I'm twisting, I'm really sucking my belly deeply in. Maybe helping yourself even with the hand in here first, so you can bend your back gently in here to just enter deeper. When you minimize that distance between ribs and the thigh, and from here straightening and pushing the right leg to the right side, trying to twist back. Maybe staying in here, or maybe if that's accessible, trying to bind your arms around your leg and looking to the back. And the same from here, trying to bring that right leg to the right side. I'm not warm, so I cannot even do that. And also on this side is hard for me. So whatever is accessible for you for today, just going with your option, maybe practicing still opening for half lotus, or maybe going with the Marikshasana C again if you feel like you need some more twisting. Okay, let's try it out. So bringing your left foot first into half lotus, pointing your toes. If this is okay for you, trying to bend your right leg now. Placing the foot on the floor, bringing your heel closer. Starting with the left in half lotus, yeah. And if we are in here, then allowing that left knee to fall down towards the floor. Inhale, lifting your left arm up. And exhale, twisting. Trying to minimize the space between the rib cage and the thigh. Wherever is accessible for today. 1. Very good. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, sinking to the side. Beautiful. 2. Every exhalation, trying to deepen a little bit the twist. 3. Pushing the right leg to the right side. Amazing. Breathe. 4. Gazing back. And 5. Inhale, looking to the front, slowly unwrapping your arms. And exhale, releasing, lifting your butt up. Good job. Exhale, releasing back down. Switching the sides. Placing your right foot in the half lotus, maybe just staying with that. Otherwise, bending your left leg, placing your foot on the floor, on the mat. Inhale, rising your right arm up. And exhale, twisting by sucking your belly deeply in. 1. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 2. Trying to minimize that space between ribs and thigh. 3. Gazing to the back, over your left shoulder. 4. Try to enter a little deeper in here. Yes. Allowing your left leg to pull to the left. And 5. Inhale, looking to the front. Exhale, releasing. Good job. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your legs and stepping or jumping through straight to Navasana. Navasana, both pose. Maybe sitting, yes, on the cushion. Holding your knees bent if this is already challenging for your lower back. If the knees bent, trying to keep shins parallel to the floor, toes pointed. 1. Deep Ujjayi breathing, maybe helping yourself with the arms as well. 2, but only if you feel any pain in the back. 3, not if you feel pain in the belly muscles. 4, if possible, straightening the legs, rolling shoulders back. And 5, crossing your legs, lifting your butt up, coming back down, and round 2. 1. Deep Ujjayi breathing, round 2. We will be waiting for the ones who are late. 2. Your friends will not like you if you will make them wait too long. 3. Slow and steady breathing, chest open. 4. And 5. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, landing down, round 3. 1. Slow and steady breathing. 2. Knees together, toes pointed. 3. Chest open, straightening the back. 4. And 5. Lifting up, landing down, round 4. Inhale, straight legs. 1. Straight if possible. 2. Opening the chest, sucking your belly deeply in. 3. Holding your knees together. 4. Deep Ujjayi breathing. And 5. Lifting up, inhale. Exhale, landing down, and last round. Knees bent or straight. 1. Belly deeply sucked in, taking that strength from your core and from your thighs. 2. Opening the chest, knees together. 3. Pointing the toes, breathing. 4. Not holding your breath. And 5. Beautiful. Lifting up and jumping back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And from here, sitting and watching. From here, we will move to Bhujapadasana. So we can or step or jump the feet on the sides of our palms. And in here, we want to really enter as deeply as possible with the shoulders underneath the thighs, yeah? So maybe just staying in here and working on minimalizing that space. So that's when I'm telling you always, minimalizing space between the hips and thighs. The same thing we're trying to do in here, and also we try to enter with the shoulders. So feet are open, wider than hips, and just entering, trying to come deeper, 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 placing your palms open in the shoulder distance. From here, walking your feet to the front, and maybe just staying in here. If that's possible, lifting up, crossing your feet. If that's possible, going one step ahead, and just lifting your butt to the back, placing your toes, walking back, bringing forehead to the floor, maybe staying in here. If possible, walking your toes back and lifting them up. So any version which you want to practice, that's version 2. And that's version 3, the easiest one, just trying to enter. Or even easier, just working on entering with the shoulders, yeah? So wherever you are, let's try it out together. From here, actually, I will tell you also how we go out. From here, when we will be going out, we'll try to bring our legs around the arms, moving to Bakasana. So maybe just half Bakasana, or maybe full. From here, we'll step or jump to the back to Chaturanga. And then inhale upward, exhale downward, okay? However it will work for you, let's just try it out. Okay, so everybody going to this downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees and stepping your feet on the sides of your palms. And now, entering your arms underneath the legs. So trying to bring your shoulders as deeply as you can. Placing your palms on the floor, on the mat, shoulder width apart, and then walking your feet to the front. Remember to be spreading your fingers wide, pressing all the palm. Maybe just staying here with your feet on the floor. Otherwise, if possible, crossing your feet and lifting the legs up. Good job. If this is accessible, if the legs are crossed, trying to bring them to the back, bringing forehead, bringing top of the head to the floor by your feet. 5 breaths, anywhere you are. Good, good, good. Try to lift your butt up, put your toes on the floor. But yes, and walk, top of the head, toward the floor. Walk. Yes. Bringing feet to the back and trying to lift the legs. Good job. Wherever you are, then coming back the same way you came. Coming back and moving your legs back to Bakasana. However it will work for you, trying to move your legs behind and then stepping or jumping from Bakasana back to Chaturanga. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees and stepping or jumping to seated. And watching again. Last new posture now. Konasana. So for Konasana, again, we also want to enter as deeply as we can. So maybe just staying, also the same variation, entering like we were entering in the previous. From here, putting my palms on the sides and lowering my butt slowly down. Maybe just staying in here, working on keeping that rib cage attached with the thighs. Or if this is okay, I don't really have space. If that was okay, then we want to lower down to the forward fold from here. So walking your feet to the front, we don't want to open the feet too wide in here. Think more of walking them forward. So where my thighs are actually touching, they are on my upper arm, never on the elbow. Maybe just staying here halfway, Or if that's still possible, walking more, bringing your palms to the back, trying to slide down, bringing your chest and then your chin towards the mat and trying to straighten your knees. So wherever you are, maybe the first thing which we said, entering, trying to come deeper. Second thing, lowering your butt. And third thing, trying to fold a little forward. Only if you are comfortable with your forward folds, yeah? If you're not comfortable with the forward fold, just try to stay in the first variation, trying to bring your shoulders down as much as possible, okay? Let's try it out. Any variation. So, opening your legs more than hip apart, then entering with your arms underneath, shoulders as deeply as you can. And then from here, when your palms are on the floor, just slowly, gently walking your feet to the front and lowering your butt down.
Some of you can turn sideways so you don't end up stepping your legs too close together.
Yeah, or one person also front and back, or sideways. Okay, if your butt is down, then walking your palms a little to the sides and bringing your feet down to the mat. Okay, from here, bringing your palms back, fingers pointing to the more to the back than to the front. Going to the heels and then sliding your feet a little bit to the front. Little steps, as much as possible. Ensure that your thighs are not pressing over the elbows. Staying for 5 breaths wherever you are. 1. Belly sucked in. Inhale and exhale. Straightening your legs. Yes. Very good. Chin to the mat. Yes. Chest to the mat. Beautiful. 2 more breaths. And after 5 breaths, slowly going out from the posture. Very slowly, very gently for your back in here. The same way you came in, slowly, slowly going out. Good job, very good job. You have a very strong group, guys, really. Super strong. Okay, just in here, sitting for a moment. No. Just sit. Just for a moment, stretching your back, opening with inhalation. And exhale, curving it. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, sucking your belly in, curving your spine. And inhale, open. Exhale, releasing. And coming back to our vinyasa. So lifting your butts up and jumping back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees and stepping or jumping to seated. Moving to Baddha Konasana. So first, bringing your feet together and butterflying your legs a little bit, couple of times, up and down. Allowing your hips to open. Trying to bring your heels close to the groin. And after a moment of this movement, just finding stillness. Again, remember, maybe sitting on the cushion if you know your spine is curving in here. Opening your feet like a book. Inhale, lengthening the spine. And exhale, folding deeper down. 1. Slow and steady breathing. 2. Okay with adjustment? 3, lengthening the spine with inhalation and with exhalation, folding deeper. 4. 5. Inhale, head up, straight spine. Exhale in here. And inhale, slowly coming back up. Taking a little moment, just closing slowly your legs, hugging your knees, releasing your spine. And then opening your legs wide for Upavishta Konasana. So everybody facing the right side of the shala. Again, collaborating with your neighbors. So one person left side, one person right side. Opening your legs wide. Rolling your glutes back. Maybe sitting on the cushion again. Ensuring that your toes are pointing up. Your knees are pointing up, not collapsing inwards. Maybe just staying with your fingers behind, working on opening the chest in here. Or otherwise bringing your palms in the sides, trying to fold gently forward, wherever accessible. Or folding towards the forearms, or holding onto the big toes and trying to bring chest and chin towards the floor. On the next exhalation, folding down to any position, any variation you're practicing. 5 breaths. 1. Working on rolling your hips back. 2. You okay with adjustment? 3. Inhale, lengthen the spine from here. And exhale, fold from here. 4. Very good. Breathe. Deep Ujjayi breathing. And 5. Inhale, head up, straight spine. Exhale in here. And inhale, slowly coming back up. Releasing your legs, gently and slowly closing them. Bending your knees. And getting ready to step or jump back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees, and exhale, step or jump through. And laying down on your back. Everyone is happy when laying down on the back, but that doesn't Shavasana yet. Taking a 1 breath in and out. And preparing for practice of the bridge, Setu Bandhasana. Bending your knees and placing your feet on the floor. Keeping your feet hip-width apart. Your knees at the same distance. Remember to not open your knees too wide when you are in the bridge. Holding onto your ankles. And inhale, lifting your hips up. Maybe holding to the ankles, maybe interlocking your fingers. 1. Slow and steady Ujjayi breathing. 2. I cannot hear you.
When I touch my ankle, my knees.
3.
So
Then don't
is it
touch them.
okay to
Yeah, it's
just,
okay.
Okay.
4. You can, yes, interlock and push up. Wrists together, clasping your wrists together. Yeah. First side like that, yeah. And 5. Exhale, slowly lowering down. Taking a little break. Maybe staying with the same posture for next 3 rounds. Otherwise, going for Urdhva Dhanurasana, full wheel pose. Wherever feels good for you for today. For the wheel, placing the palms on either side of the head. Feet parallel to each other. Ensure that your toes are not running away to the outside. And with the next inhalation, lifting up all the way. 1. Deep Ujjayi breathing. 2. Trying to straighten your elbows. 3. Working on bringing your shoulders above your wrists, pushing your chest forward. 4. Push your chest towards me. And 5. Exhale, chin to the chest, slowly lower down. Taking a little break. Remember to be opening your fingers wide and pressing all the palm on the mat to not force your wrists. Preparing for round 2. Again, maybe just staying with the bridge pose. Otherwise, going for a full wheel. Palms on the sides. Checking if feet are still parallel to each other, if they didn't open too much. And inhale, lifting up. Straightening the elbows, 5 breaths. If the elbows are straight, trying to walk your palms a little towards your feet. 2. Then straightening again, pushing chest forward. 3. Trying to straighten your knees also more. Yes. And then walk back again. 4. No. Other side. And 5. Exhale, slowly lowering down, chin to the chest. Taking rest. And preparing for the last round. Placing your palms on either side of the head. Ensuring the position of the feet. Okay. And inhale, lifting up. Feet parallel. Come to me. 5 breaths. 1. Yes. Breathe. Walk your palms back. 2. And now try to straighten the elbows. Breathe. Straighten elbows. Straight. Yes. 3. Chest towards me. Look down. 4. Chest towards me. Straightening the legs. Yes. Straightening the elbows. And 5. Good job. Exhale, chin to the chest, lowering down and taking a little rest. You had palms too close now. You have to have palms like you had at the beginning. It was correct. You had them here now and you straighten your elbows. You're doing good.
No. What I mean is when we go deeper and you go like that. Like with this home.
I don't know what do you mean. That's not anymore, I think. I don't know which posture. That's the wheel that the arms are straight. Oh, no, that's different posture. Okay, that one after, okay? Because now I have the group class here low. Taking a little break, taking a massage for your back, hugging your knees. Come up. No. Up all the way to standing. We'll do the drop back. Okay, opening your legs. More. Okay, inhale, open the chest. Exhale, folding back. Inhale, come back up. We'll do it 3 times. Inhale, come back. Exhale, bend back. Up and down. Inhale, come back. Exhale, bend back. And now bringing your palms to the back. Folding it back. Back. And now walk your palms to the feet. Lift your toes up first and walk. Walk. Lowering the heels down. And inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, we will go up. Coming up.
One more. Oh, okay, sorry.
Good job.
Thank you.
Slowly rolling on your back, up and down. Giving a little massage to your back. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, sitting up. Straighten your legs. And moving into forward fold to Paschimottanasana, just gently. Inhale, straightening the spine, opening the chest, and exhale, falling down. Keeping your belly sucked in. And releasing your back in here, 5 breaths. 1, remember about that internal rotation of the thighs. 2, so keeping your feet together or gently separated but the same position. 3, pointing your toes. 4, and 5. Inhale, head up, straight spine. Exhale in here. And inhale, lifting up. And jumping or stepping back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And inhale, sitting and watching. Last time today. So today we'll go through full finishing sequence. However, you may choose just to practice 4 asanas out of that. So shoulder stand, Halasana, and then fish pose straight away, and Uttanapad Padottanasana when we are rising the legs and arms 45 degrees, yeah? So you may stay just with those 4 postures. Otherwise, if you feel like going with other ones, I will be guiding you through them. At any time you want to go down to fish pose, just going to the fish pose, yeah? So in here also reminder, if you are on your cycle, no inversions. Starting with Chaturanga. So lifting your legs up. Maybe in here first bending a little bit, bringing elbows closer towards each other. And then straightening your legs from here. Staying here for 8 breaths. And after that, exhale, will lower to Halasana. Supporting your back all the time until the feet are on the floor. Then interlocking fingers, grasping the wrist together. 8 breaths in here, and then we will lower for 5 breaths in Bandhasana. So maybe helping yourself with the hands. Trying to bring your knees on either side of the head. Knees towards the floor and feet together at the same time. Maybe just staying here. Or if that's possible, we want to bring the hands from the inside and put them on the ears. Five breaths in here, and after that we will unwrap a little bit and move into the Lotus. So if the Lotus is possible, bringing your legs into Lotus, and then bringing your hips into 90-degree angle, trying to balance in here, holding onto the knees. Uttanapad Padottanasana. After 5 breaths, we'll bring the legs closer to the chest and try to clasp the wrists together or holding onto one of the wrists. Bandhasana. 5 breaths in Bandhasana. After that, unwrapping. And that's the time for Matsyasana, for the fish pose. So you may just go to the fish pose before all these wrapping things, yeah? If that doesn't feel right for you for today. If going for the fish pose with the Lotus, then the same like in normal fish pose, the same bend of the back, top of the head down on the floor, holding onto your feet. You may also try it with the crossed legs. If with the crossed legs, then placing your palms on the thighs. Or if with the straight legs, then palms in the position which we always practice. After 5 breaths here, we'll go to Uttanapad Padottanasana, so lifting your legs and your arms up. We don't want to be too high, we don't want to be too low, more or less 45 degrees. And then releasing slowly down. And that's the end of this part of finishing sequence, yeah? So I will guide you through all of them, and you may just skip these ones which we didn't practice before, yeah? Anytime you feel like going to the fish pose, just going to your fish pose. Yes? Which one? Yeah, for the one with the straight legs. You can put or under or on the side, gently under. Yeah, that depends. Like you can hold the thumbs under or you can hold all the palm. However it feels more comfortable. But we try to squeeze the shoulder blades, so if you have palms under, it's good, because then you can open a lot. Okay, laying down on your back.
So they can see the other side. If you did it that way.
Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, inhale, lifting your legs up to shoulder stand, Sarvangasana. Supporting your hands, your back with your hands. Maybe first bending your knees and then trying to walk your elbows closer towards each other. Walking your palms down towards the shoulder blades. And trying to form one straight line from your body. 1. Deep Ujjayi breathing, walking elbows closer towards each other. Yes. 2. Now walk your palms towards shoulder blades. 3. Remember to not move your head in here. 4, to keep your neck safe. 5, bringing elbows close towards each other. 6, very good. Toes pointed. 7, trying to bring your hips above the shoulders. And 8, exhale, slowly lowering your legs behind your head to Halasana, supporting your back with your hands all the way down, releasing your hands only if your feet are touching the floor. Then, if possible, pointing your toes. 1. Try to keep your feet together. 2, very good. Try to straighten. 3, 4, slow and steady breathing, Ujjayi breath. 5, 6, 7, and 8. From here, bending your knees on the sides of your head to Karnapidasana. Maybe supporting your hands on the back, or maybe placing your palms on your ears. So entering from the inside of your knees and placing the palms on the ears. 1. Trying to keep your knees on the floor, feet together. Heels together, toes together. 2. Slow and steady breathing. 3. 4. And 5. Remember, anytime you can go to the fish pose. From here, lifting your legs up and trying to bring your legs into the lotus. Otherwise, going to the fish pose. If you are in the lotus, then lifting your legs a little higher, trying to bring your hips in 90-degree angle. And placing your palms on your knees. Trying to balance in here. 1, 2, 3, lift your legs up more. 4, try to put your palms on. And 5, exhale, maybe going to the fish, or otherwise bringing your legs close to the chest, Bandhasana. And then wrapping your arms around your legs. Around from here. From here. Yes. Trying to hold your palms together if possible. Remember, anytime when it becomes too much, going to the fish pose. Good job, guys. Amazing job. Let's stay for 2 more breaths. And last breath. On your next exhalation, start slowly unwrapping, supporting yourself with your hands. And very, very slowly making your way down to laying. If you are in the lotus, keeping that lotus. Otherwise, you can try fish pose with the crossed legs, or going to the regular fish pose with the straight legs. Staying here for 8 breaths. 1. Any variation you are practicing of the fish. If in lotus, holding onto the feet. 2. If in the crossed legs, palms on the thighs. 3. If with the straight legs, palm on the sides or gently underneath your butt. 4. 5. Opening the chest. 6. 7. Okay. slowly lifting your legs and your arms up into Uttanapana Padottanasana. So stay in your fish position, top of the head still on the floor. 1, 2. Arms and legs are pointing the same direction. 3. Legs straight now. Straight legs, no lotus anymore. 4. And pointing your toes up. Yes. And 5. Amazing. Exhale, slowly lowering down. Very good job. Taking a little break in here. And then making your way up through rolling up and down. Jumping back into Chaturanga Dandasana with the exhalation. Inhale, opening your chest nicely. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees. And exhale, sitting down on your knees for the headstand. So again, anything you're practicing, maybe still going with your exercises, with the dolphin pose or with lowering from the palms to the elbows, which we were doing, working on that squeezing of the elbows towards each other, working on pulling the shoulders, so not allowing the shoulders to collapse too much down, so pulling the shoulders back, yeah? We don't want this angle to reduce into that, because then you are putting all the force to your head, to the top of the head. Okay, so grabbing onto your bicepses, squeezing your arms close to each other, and then placing your palms on the mat, interlocking your fingers, placing the very top of your head down on the mat. And with the next inhalation, lifting your hips up, maybe bringing one knee at the time to the chest, wherever feels comfortable in here. If you are in the headstand, staying here for 15 breaths. Beautiful. Ślicznie się zrolowałaś. And after 15 breaths, lowering to 90 degrees. Remember, when we are lowering to 90 degrees, we need to counterbalance it with the position of our hips. 10 breaths in 90 degrees, and after that, coming back for 1 breath, up, and then releasing down and resting in the child pose. If anyone wants some help, lift your hand. You girls want some assistance? Yeah? Just work on squeezing. Yes, beautiful. Okay, top of the head down. Perfect. And work on pulling the shoulders here. Yes. And now lifting up. Walking. Keeping that space. Keep pushing shoulders this direction as I showed you. So away. Yes. And now. Very good. Bringing your rib cage inside more. Your ribs more in. Yes. Breathe. Let's try 90 degrees. So bringing your butt towards me and lowering your legs straight down. No, legs down, like you would like to go down with the legs. Going down, halfway only. Down, butt towards me. Yes. Interbalancing it. Butt towards me, stay. Butt more to me. Only the butt. Legs stay there. Yes. Very good. Breathe. Breathe. Okay, we can lower down all the way. Very good. Just try to lower slowly. More pressure on the arms, less on the head. Slowly lowering down your legs. Butt towards me. All the way down we're going. Down. Butt towards me. Lowering down. Butt towards me. Down. Butt towards me. Yes. Beautiful control. Resting in the child's pose. Good job. Keep squeezing and pushing shoulders this direction. Yeah. Squeeze my hand. Yes. Ribs more in. Rib cage in. Yes. Good job. Breathe. Slow and steady breathing. More pressure on the arms, less on the head. Slow Ujjayi breath. Let's stay for 3 more breaths. Very good. And last breath. And now we'll try to go to 90 degrees. So bringing your butt towards me and your legs towards the floor. Yes. Bending your back. Yes. Lowering the legs down. More. A little more. Breathe. More pressure on the arms, less on the head. Very good job. Coming back up. Inhale. And exhale again. The same thing. Now we'll go down all the way. Butt towards me. Legs down. Counterbalancing. Yes. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Keep breathing. Slowly. Butt to me. And then legs down. Slowly. Good job. Rest in the child's pose. Amazing. Yes, of course. So think of pushing your shoulders back, yeah? This direction. Squeezing them towards each other. And now lifting up, keeping that space all the time. Very good. Walking, walking, breathing. Keep pushing the shoulders. Yes. Walk your butt towards me. And then one knee to the chest. Knee to the chest first. So you can, yes. Slowly, slowly. Also ribs in and pulling yourself up. Imagine someone is pulling your legs up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Slow and steady Ujjayi breathing. You're leaning a little bit too much back, so bring your hips above your head. Yes. 3. 4. Find your center. Try to find your center, moving your legs away from me. Yes, 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 yes. I'm here. I'm your wall. You will not fall. Move your legs. Find your balance yourself. Yes. Very good. Beautiful. You are there. If you feel you're falling, then bring your hips towards me because that's the center. Yes. Okay, going down 90 degrees. Legs down. Legs down. Butt towards me. Very good. Good job. Beautiful. Want me? Okay, last minute of the practice.
I want to try the 90 degree.
Come, let's do. Going up all the way. Beautiful. Your legs more up and first start in here, form one straight line. Yes. Point your toes up. Beautiful. Ribs in, rib cage. Okay, and now here, your butt towards me and start lowering your legs down. Yeah, pointing the toes up. Up, a little higher, your legs. Okay, straighten the legs from here. No, not giving up yet. Straighten the legs, breathe. Straighten them in 90 degrees. So you want to hold them. Point the toes, bring your butt towards me. So make the curve from the lower back, your back bend. Yes. Stay. Stay, lift up. Push more with the arms. Less weight on the head. I will leave you here. Yes. 1. 2 more breaths. 2. And inhale, come back all the way up. Slowly. And exhale with control. I want you to lower down, yeah? The same way you did. Stopping in this 90 degrees for one moment and then slowly going down. Go down. Your butt to me, your legs down. Stay, slowly. Slowly. Straighten the legs, bring the butt towards me. Legs towards the floor. Straight legs towards the floor. Yes. Yes. Good job. And rest in the child pose. Welcome. Okay. Finish. Let's finish. Okay, everyone sitting upright. Come to me, Guruji. Sitting with your crossed legs, or with half lotus, or with full lotus, whatever is accessible for today. Taking chin mudra. And just for 5 breaths, grounding ourselves in here. Inhale, opening your chest. And exhale, bringing chin close to the chest. Gazing in the direction of the tip of your nose. Slow and steady breath in. Slow and steady breath out. 4, Ujjayi breathing. 3, two, and 1. Inhale, lifting your head up and closing your eyes. Bringing your palms together in front of your heart center. Taking deep breath in. Breathing out completely. Inhaling for Om and closing mantra. Swasti prajabhyaha.
Swasti prajabhyaha.
Paripalayantam.
Paripalayantam.
Nyayena margena.
Nyayena margena.
Mahim mahishaha.
Mahi mahishaha.
Go brahmanibhyaha.
Go brahmanibhyaha.
Shubhamastu nityam.
Shubhamastu nityam.
Lokaha samastaha.
Lokaha samastaha.
Sukhino bhavantu.
Sukhino bhavantu.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you so much for practicing. Resting in Shavasana at least 3 to 5 minutes or more. You may rest in Shavasana for longer or go out now. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. I say namaste to all my students.